everyone. This brief session is for neck and shoulder discomfort and tightness. You can do this on the floor like I am here. I recommend you put a yoga block under you so that your hips are up away from the ground, or you could do this routine in a chair. Do make sure that your spine is lengthened and tall. And we're going to draw the head back slightly so the posture is elongated and it feels like your head is drawn back over the shoulders. Notice the lift of the chest. And then from here, we're just gently going to move the head toward the right. And hold that position and breathe, focusing on the long spine. And then back to center and over to your left. And then again, back to center. Getting a little bit of movement here. And then back the other way. Coming back to center, gently tilt the ear toward the shoulder. And then up and over to the other side. One more time, up and over. And then the other side. And then back to center position. Look up high, tilt the chin toward the sky, and then look down toward the ground. And once again, looking up, and then looking down. And then back to the center position. We're going to reach the arms up high, bring the hands behind the head, interlacing the fingers, lengthen up nice and tall, and then open the elbows out and look up. And then bring the elbows in and round down. You can gently pull on the back of the head or the neck and feel a good stretch all the way into your upper back. And then open out, stretch the elbows out wide, and then bring it back in. We'll repeat that one more time, all the way back out. Look up high, and then bring it back in. Gentle pressure of the hands into the neck. Feel that good stretch all the way down into the middle part of your back. And then release and come on up. Release the hands all the way down. Hands onto the knees. Make giant shoulder rolls here and make these movements just as full and big as you can. Get the other direction. And then reach the arms up. The fingers are going to come onto the shoulders. And then we do a similar movement here, except we're going to get a little more in the upper back. So the elbows and the arms are going to make big circles. And then start to look up just a little more and start to look down just a little more. So a lot of times we get pain in the back and in the neck just because muscles get stuck. So here, feel how much you can move through the shoulder blade. Let's reverse the direction. Big, full movement. And one more time around. And then release the hands back onto the legs. Move around the shoulders. Move the head and neck around. So take a moment here just to continue moving your head and neck from side to side. I love the way this feels, just creating that nice little bit of range of motion, freedom of movement. And then coming back to the center position. We're going to reach the right arm out to the side. It lifts all the way up, and your hand comes all the way across to the opposite side of your face, resting your fingers on your cheek. Lift up and gently pull your head over toward the right. The left hand reaches out to the side. Lengthen through that left arm as you gently pull into this stretch. You can always adjust slightly, maybe tilting the chin a little. You could even move the head like a little nodding motion if you care to. One more breath. Feel this wonderful stretch. And then release and come on up. And other side. Left hand all the way across, fingers onto the cheek. Pull the head across. Right arm reaches out. So your hand is just providing some nice little bit of traction here to pull that head over into the neck stretch. Maybe little nodding motions might add to this for you. And then holding in place. And then release and send both hands up high. Lower the arms all the way down. And then reach the right arm up. This time the hand comes behind the head or the neck or the back of the shoulders, the top of the shoulders. The left arm comes up and across to the opposite elbow. Gently pull that elbow back. You'll feel your hand moving down your back slightly further. And then you'll feel a good tricep stretch over here on the right side. Lengthen the spine and look up. One more breath, stretch and reach. And then slowly lower down, rounding the back. Let the elbow release all the way down toward the ground or toward your leg. And then coming up. And the left arm comes up. Hand comes behind the head, the neck, or the top of the shoulders. And then grabbing onto the elbow, gently pull the elbow back. A lot of lift here through the spine, looking up. Gently press that elbow back. And stay with it for a breath. And then just let the arms lower down, round the spine until the hands and arms drop all the way down. And then releasing back up and send those hands all the way up high. Look up to the hands and then lower all the way down. We're going to return back to those shoulder rolls. And one of the most important exercises we can do. Get the other direction, feeling how much the shoulder blade is moving around. Plenty of range of motion there. Great. And then back to those little head and neck movements. I just love so much how this feels. And then bring the arms up. And this time we're going to bring the right arm underneath the left arm. So the elbows cross. The hands come to the shoulders. Grab around the shoulders. Let the elbows slide away from each other a little. And then look up, and you get a nice little feeling of stretch in the shoulder joint. And then keep the hands around the shoulder, but just aim the elbows down toward the ground. You can feel this rounding of the back. Second time, lift up, elbows high, and then elbows down. And then release the hands all the way up high. Lower the arms halfway down. The right arm comes underneath. Elbows cross, hands to the shoulder. Reach the hands around the shoulders. Maybe your fingers are on your upper back as you lift the elbows up. Look up. And then round as you lower the elbows toward the ground. Second time, lift. And down. And then release the hands up high. And we lower the arms all the way down. One more. Bring your right hand down onto the ground. Reach the left arm over. The hand comes somewhere behind your head. Now from here, you're just going to let your head drop toward the ground. Your chin turns toward the ground. And let your head hang. Now use your hand on your neck to do little massaging motions. Find a little sore spot there. A little self-massage around the side of the neck, up maybe close to the base of the ear. Feel all those muscles around the side of the neck starting to release. You can even get down into the trap muscle, down in the base of the neck. And then we'll release and reverse side. Hand comes onto the back of the neck. Let the head drop. The chin can turn toward the ground if you like. Start to find that self-massage. This is so good. So all along that right side of the neck, you can find all kinds of areas to work on here. Let's continue to explore up into the base of the ear to all the way down into the top of the shoulder. And then release, come back up to the start position, move the shoulders, other direction. Move the head and neck around. And I hope that feels so much better. Great job staying ahead today. I'll see you next time.